Five friends were doing a big project for their math class about solving for zeros of a quadratic function. But one of their friends, Betty, got sleepy because she didn't get the lesson at all. Bambi, who was right beside her, told her to go to bed and take a nap instead. Betty was running everywhere, starving and trying to look for food to eat.
While she was running, she found a farmer named Baki and asked her if she knew where to get some food. Baki said she didn't have any food, but Betty said she was really hungry, and they kept bickering back and forth until Baki had an idea and told Betty to follow her.
They ran into another farmer named Bambi and asked the same thing. Like Baki, Bambi also didn't have any food. Baki told Bambi that Betty was hungry and that she needed food. But then Bambi had an idea and told Betty and Baki to follow her.
They saw a third farmer named Bessie and repeated their question again and again. Bessie was the third person to not have any food, so Baki and Bambi told her that Betty was starving. But then Bessie had an idea and told them to follow her.
They saw the last farmer in the farm, Bimbo, and asked her the same question. As expected, she also didn't have food, but the farmers told her that Betty was really hungry and she needs to eat food. Bimbo also had an idea and told them to follow her.
The farmers were quite tired of running around and found a bench to sit down and rest. Even Betty was tired, but she hasn't lost hope in looking for food since she desperately needs to eat something. She really needs to eat some kind of food.
The farmers were at loss in what to do until Bessie had an idea, and soon everyone had the same idea.
The first farmer to carry out her plan was Bambi. She was looking for something that could possibly have food for the hungry Betty. She was looking everywhere in the playground, even the slides. And finally, she found what she was looking for. She then went back to Becky to show her the box she has found. They tried opening it, but it wouldn't work. So they turned around instead to find something unexpected.
They found an equation, so they concluded that they needed to solve for it to be able to open the box.
Transfer the last term to the other side, changing its sign. With this, complete the square of the left-hand term by dividing the second term by 2 and squaring it. Add on both sides. Factor then the left side and square root both sides. Don't forget to include the plus and minus sign when you square out the right term. Isolate the other terms to get the value of x.
They both solved it, and now they can finally open the box and feed Betty with the delicious food inside it.
The second farmer to go on an adventure was none other than Baki. She also tried looking for the similar box that Bambi found and finally saw it under the ledge and happily made her way to Betty. Betty, who already knew what to do, told Baki to turn the box around and found yet another equation. In this way, for solving for zeros, we will use the quadratic equation, which is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You get the values of a, b, and c from the given function. Substitute to the given equation and simplify.
They solved it once again and was excited to open the box. They opened the box to find food that made Betty very happy.
It was getting dark, but Bessie still had a mission to do, and it was to find the box with the yummy food for Betty. Bessie quickly found it and rushed to Betty's side to open the box, but Betty knew better and turned it around to find an equation again. To use the factoring method, first factor out the quadratic equation, then equate both factors to 0. Lastly, Isolate x to get the zeros of the function.
Finally, the second to the last question was solved and they already can open the box and eat the goodies inside.
It was already almost nighttime, and Bimbo, being a special one, couldn't see the box that was already in front of her and tripped on it. She got the box with some difficulty and happily ran to Betty. Betty already knew how the box worked and turned it around to see yet again another equation.
This is the extracting roots method. First, you have to isolate x. Then, you square it both sides, not forgetting to put the plus and minus sign on the right term. Now you have your answer. Bimbo, being a very jumpy person, was excited to open the box, and when they did, they were very happy to open the last box.
Betty woke up slowly, trying to figure out what just happened. She frantically tried to look for the box and went to her friends who were still doing the project. She kept asking them where the box was, making her friends confused, until Bambi showed her the box they used to put their finished work in. Betty was really confused. Everyone was confused.